Hello, everybody. Hey, Mark, Michelle, Tom, Jessica, David Ratner, Math, Pesto, Woofer, welcome. Hey, Yvette, you discovered my streams. That's awesome. Hey, Laszlo, welcome, welcome. Hey, Sotek. For those who didn't see, I've started posting video solves of Kinnison's Advent of Sudoku that he worked on. It's all 6x6 Sudokus, and they're directed at beginners, so a lot of you, it will be relatively trivial, but maybe a nice bite-sized puzzle every day is what you need, so definitely check that out. Oh, thanks, Woofer. I'm sure it was nothing you didn't already know, but... Ooh, is it Bremster's birthday? Happy birthday, Bremster. I hope you had a great day. Now, Australia time makes that a little bit confusing, but I guess today in Australia it is his birthday. Either way, happy birthday. Hey, Rockrat, how you doing? Hey, Chip. It wasn't my idea. It was all Kinnison, but I'm happy to post the videos. I hope you have had, or will have a great day. Or will have had a great day. Hey, J-Man, how you doing? Isn't English grand? You like the roping explanation? Yeah, it's a nice shortcut in 6x6s since you know all of them are roped. But they're only roped in the direction where there's only 2 boxes. They're not roped in the direction where there's 3 boxes. Well, they can be, but not always. Nobody does tenses like English does tenses. I hear Latin has some interesting tenses, though I don't know with direct experience. I know Scott used to do an Advent type thing. I wonder if he's doing that this year. I didn't see one way or the other. Maybe he's too busy to do it this year. I wouldn't be surprised. All right, should we get started on Sudoku here? So this puzzle's called Beldam. It's by Jakhob and Woofer, who Woofer is a super supporter, so this was a super supporter submission. And we have normal Sudoku rules, and the purple lines are Renban, just standard Renban. So let's go over what that means for anyone who's just tuning in, doesn't quite know what all the Sudoku variant stuff is all about. So most of the puzzles we do will have normal Sudoku rules. So this is 9x9 Sudoku, so we're going to be placing the digits 1 through 9 in every row, every column, and every 3x3 box exactly once. So if I put a 1 here, oops, that's a very bad example. If I put a 1 here, I can't repeat it in the row, I can't repeat it in the column, and I can't repeat it in its 3x3 box. And the 3x3 box is denoted in bold. And additionally, when we say there's no more Sudoku, basically any puzzle we do on the stream, there's only going to be one solution to the puzzle, and we're going to arrive at it logically. Additionally, we have these purple lines in the grid, and these are called Renban lines. So what we're going to be doing is putting a consecutive set of digits on the lines, but in any order. So for example, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 7 long, so we could put, say, 2 through 8 on it. But we can go in any order. We could go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this does have a consecutive set of digits on it, and they're in any order. What we can't do is we can't repeat a digit on it, and we can't change this 8 to a 9, for example, because 2, we would be missing the 8. It's not a consecutive set, because we can go 2 through 6, but then 2 through 7, but we're missing the 8. So this 9 would make this whole line invalid. And that's it. Those are the rules. Chip is already saying that box 9 is interesting. So what's the reason that box 9 is interesting? Well, it's all purple. Oh, do we have a bet cell? I bet we do. Let me double check. We sure do. Row 6, column 7 is a bet cell. Ooh, and I can turn on row column numbering on this one. Row 6, column 7. There's our bet cell. Okay. Let's see. Today's the first, so David Ratner goes with 1. Makes sense. Hey, Eric, welcome. Chip's asking where 3 goes in box 9, but I see a few options, so I'm not sure exactly what to do there. This box is also all purple. We have a lot of this going on where there's a couple 3-length lines in the same box. Row 7, column 8 can't be 3. Links, sure. There you go. Okay, Garian's point may also apply to box 9, but let's do box 5. So this line can't have both 1 and 9 on it. We know it's missing either 1, 2, 1, 9, or 8, 9. So it's always missing. Okay, if it had 1 and 9 on it, it would have to go 1 through 9, and that doesn't work. So either 1 or 9 is going to get pushed onto one of these 3-length lines, making it a 1, 2, 3 or a 7, 8, 9. So we don't know which, and we don't know which, but one of these lines is a 1, 2, 3 or 7, 8, 9, which I have no way of marking. Okay, so Chip's saying if I put a 3 on this line in here, then I can join a 2 or a 1 with it, but I can't put the other 2 or 1 anywhere because it's on at least a 3-length line. That's true. And I can't, well, I guess I could put a 3 on this line because I could do 3 and then 4, 5. This line has a 5 on it. We could at least say that. A 5-length line must have a 5, because they're either 1 through 5 or 5 through 9 or somewhere in between. 7 in box 9. Yeah, 7 is the same. So these can't be 3 or 7, because the 7 would block the 8 or 9. So one of these has a 3 on it, and the other has a 7, and you 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, and you can't mix them. So one of these has a 3, one of these has a 7. That's an interesting. Again, I don't have a good way to mark that. We got to start building relationships that I can actually pencil mark. mean, there's geometry, like this cell here can't repeat in the row and it can't repeat on the ren band, so it goes in one of these 3 cells. This cell goes here. Doesn't seem all that interesting, though. This cell needs to go in this column somewhere. It can't go in any of these cells. So it goes up here. Give me a moment, please. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Woofer suggests looking at box 1 as well. Yeah, Mark's point is that this cell here that I put in green sees a lot of this ren band and it sees a lot of this ren band. They're both 7 long. But I don't know what to do with that. The only thing we really know about X1 is 5 is on this line. I mean, we know that this line has all of 3 through 7 on it. No, that's not true. It has, oh yeah, it does. It has 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it has all of 3 through 7 on it, no matter what. Hey, I love Dwayne the Rock. Welcome. And so the 5 is definitely on it somewhere. Yeah, this has all of 3 through 7 on it. This one sees 4 of the... Okay, so we know that one of these is 1, 2, 3, or 7, 8, 9. We don't know which, but that does mean that you can't have both 3 and 7 here. So one of those, at least 3s or 7s, is going here. So this cell's not 3 or 7. Oh, and we said that 3 or 7 can't go on here either, right? Yeah, we had just said that. So one of these two is definitely 3 or 7. Which is going to force a little bit on this guy. If there's a 3 on here, then this line, well, I'm looking at Carl's point. I don't understand why this can't have a 1 on it. One of them has to be on this line? Why can't I do 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, and then 4, 5, 6 here? Okay, this can't have 3 or 7 at all. This can't have both 3 and 7 because it breaks this line. So, but it does have one of them, which leaves the other 3 or 7 to be in here. So that other 3 or 7 that's on here prevents the one of these from having 1 or 2 or 8 or 9 on it. So one of these is, let's say 1, 2, 3. Let's just write, I mean, there's a lot of options here. One of these is 1, 2, 3, which would then put a 7 on this line, which also makes this 7, 8, 9. So this is, these are, this along with one of these is a 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, which makes the other one a 4, 5, 6. Is that just how that's working? So these are from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, I don't know if that's even helpful. They're one of those numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then this is 1, 2, 3, or 7, 8, 9, I guess, is the point. Put a 1 up here. So if you put a 1 up here, then this is 7, 8, 9. Was something else supposed to happen? Hey Max, how you doing? Oh, but you can't put a 9 and a 1. So the 3 up here would make this 3 through 9. A 7 up here would make this 1 through 7. I see. And so then I can't put another of that not modularity, but entropy. So I can't put a 1 on here, and this one is looking up. I can't put a 1 on here, so that makes the 1 over here. So this whole line is 1 through 5 then. But so that means that there is a 7 here, and that means there can't be an 8, 9. So it has to be 6, 7. And then this is 1, 2, 3. And this is 4, 5. Is that all right? Interesting interaction there. So now 1 can't be on the 4 length line because it can't be 1, 2, 3, 4 because of the 4, 5 pair. So this is 1, 2, 3, and we can place the 1. So we get a digit. Nice. And then this is 6, 7, 8, 9. So I guess I should point out that these 3 cells can only have 1 of 6, 7, 8, 9 on them. And these cells can't have 6, 7 on them at all. Is that squeezing 8, 9 off of this line or no? Let's start with the easy case. Let's start with 9. Yeah, we know this can only be missing 1, 2, 8, or 9. So it needs a 6 and a 7 on it. None of these can be 6, 7, and only one of these can be 6, 7. So the other 6, 7's here. And then we have a 6, 7, 8, 9 quad between somewhere in these 5 cells. One of these is 6, 7. Which means this is 6, 7. These are 1 through 7. These aren't 8, 9, I guess is my point. But also, excuse me, whoa. These are 1 through 5. Because they can't be 6, 7, 8, 9. It's quite the marking. Okay, so Garian's point is, where does 1 go in this column? And you can't put it on this red band because it would be 1, 2, 3, and that breaks this cell. So the 1 goes up here somewhere. I don't know if I can roll it out of this run band, though. It's on one of these run bands. I can't go here, actually, because this would be 2, 3. And that's too many 2, 3s in that column. So this is a 1, 2, 3 red band with the 1 over here. And then now a 4 can't go on here because 1, 2, 3 is used up, and this would be 4, 5, 6. So this has to be the 4. Oh, or this. This could be the 4. Or this. But then also the 5 has that issue. This could be 5. Can we do 5, 6, 7 on here? Hmm. I'm not sure if I can do more. Does this row have this? Whoa. Does this row have the same issue as 6, 7, or 8, 9? Well, I can't put a 9 on this. Yeah, I can't put a 9 on here because this would be 7, 8. Oops. This would be 7, 8, 9. It breaks this 8, 9 here. So where does 9 go in this row? It only goes here, and that makes this 7, 8. Interesting. So now we can't put a 9 on here because that 9, 8, 7 breaks. Not quite. Oh, right, it has the same issue. 9 could be here or here. But I can't put an 8 on here either, so I guess this is an 8-9 pair. Because 9 can't go on here, so it would be 6, 7, 8, and that breaks this cell. So that leaves, what does that leave for this cell? We can't do 1, 2, 3. We can't do 2, 3, 4. So we could be 3, 4, 5, or 4, 5, 6. But we always have 4 and 5. And that makes this a 7. That's a 6. Because it's the only place for 7 in the row. So this is either 9, 8, 7, or 8, 7, 9, or 8, 7, 6. So these are from 6, 7, 8, 9, I guess is the way to put that. And now we need a 6 in the row, and it has to be on this Ren band. So this is 3, 4, 5. I said the wrong thing. This is 4, 5, 6. Leaving 1, 2, 3 here. Are all the Ren bands just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7, 8, 9? One of these is a 4, 5, 6. If it was this one, whichever one it is, makes a 4, 5, 6 in the column. Is one of those more problematic than the other? Not that I can tell at the moment. One of these is a 4, 5, 6. 4 in column 8. Now I can do 4 in this column, because it can't be up here anymore. So 4 can't be here, because this would have to be 4, 5, 6. That breaks this cell. But this is the only other place for 4, so that's a 4 and that's a 5. Now this has to have a 5 on it, so this is 5, 6, 7. Which means these are not 6, 7s. That's an 8, 9 pair here, so this has to be a 7. So is this roped? Six in this box. Yeah, 6 in this box can only go here. So then that's a 6. Right, the remaining digits here are 4, 5, and this 5 looks up, so that's a 4 and that's a 5. So this is not 4 or 5. Four and 5 are both up here. It's not useful though. 6 on which Ren band? Ah, now this long ren band here, and it still needs a 6, and it can't be down here anymore. So this is the 6. That means there's a 7 on the ren band right over here. So this is not the 7, this is the 7. Still don't know if this ren band is an 8-9 or a 1-2 or what. See, this cell sees... This cell was always from 1289. I think, no, it wasn't. Because this cell can be... Well, this cell sees 4, 5, 6, 7, and it sees 1. So this could be 2, 3, 8, 9, I guess. Eights and nines in row 7, 8. Ah, right. We can't do a 4, 5, 6 triple here anymore because this 6 got placed. So this has to be the 4, 5, 6 triple. Very nice spot from Garion. That makes this the 7, 8, 9 triple. These 7s now line up. We have all our 7s for those columns. So one of these two is a 7, but this 7 means that it's here. Hey Nabu, welcome. I am going to need a 1 down here, and if it's on the ren band, then I also need a 2 on the ren band, which is a thing. The 2-cell ren band in box 8, can it be 8, 9? I was looking at that earlier, I don't see why it can't be 8, 9. 6 in box 7 is known. Yep, it is. Okay, so that makes 6 and 5. That's helpful. Nice spot, Kuraban. Also, hello. Slept at what? Oh, that probably filling that 6 probably made that a moot point. I could fill this quad though. We have 1, 2, 3 already. We need 4, 5, 8, 9. So if there's a 1 over here, then this is a 4. And that can't work. Okay. If this is a 1, if there's a 1 over here, this is a 1, 7 pair. That makes this a 2, 3, 4 triple with the 4 locked over here. And now this has no value because 1 takes 8, 9 out and the 4s capture the 4. So we can't put a 1 down here. So this has to be the 1 in the box. Right, this can't be 4 or 6, so that can't be a 5. This ren band needs a 5 on it, and it can only go up here. All right, we do have this 4, 5, 6 in the column, so this is an 8, 9. We now have a 4, 8, 9 triple, so this is the 5, or just a hidden 5 in the row. That makes that a 4. Nice. That makes this not a 4 because there's a 4 over here, which makes a 5, 6 pair here, which does nothing. Thought it did something. Why can't this be 8 or 9? Oh, well, this can't be 9 because it would put an 8 here. And that breaks this cell. Now, why can't it be 8? Ah, because the 7 looks down. So 8, we can't put a 9 or a 7 because of the 8, 9 here. So this is the 4. Now there is an 8, 9 on this Renban, so there's not a 1 on it. So where does 1 go in this column? Now, I guess it could go in either of these. Can it go here? 1, 2, 3? I don't see why not. It's very restrictive, though, because we'd have a 1, 2, 3 triple here. This would be 4, this would be 5. This can't be 5. Ah, so this is 5, actually. This can't be 5 because these look up. Which is, This Renban also needs a 4 on it. Because again, it's only missing 1, 2, 8, or 1, 2, 8, 9 are the only digits it can miss. And the 4s are somewhere in these 3 cells, so that looks up as well. So this is not a 4. That makes a 1, 2, 3 triple. This is a 4. What's that do? Not much. So what else do we need on this Renban? We definitely need 3 on it. But that could go in several places. 4 is in, oops, 4 is in one of these 3. 5 is in one of those 2. We have a 6. 7's down here. All right, so we need a 2 of 1, 2, 8, 9 in these. Yeah, I don't know what to do with that. There's probably more Sudoku here. See, this is a 3 or 5, and it can't be a 5, so that's a 3. That's definitely useful. So that makes that a 2, 7 pair on the Renban, so that's not 2. This is a 2. This is the other 8, 9. Three in box 8 looks up. I don't see what. Now that there's a 2 on the Renban, there's no 9 on the Renban. That's true. So that's an 8. That's a 9. That's an 8. There's an 8 over here. Ah, this column needs an 8. Goes right there. Oh, Sven is telling me more things. Let's see. So we go 2 to 8 then. So we're missing 1 and 9. So in this column, 1 and 9 go in these 3 cells. Can this be a 9? It'd be 9, 7, 8. I think this is a 1, 2, 9 triple though, because 1, 2, and 9 can't go in these cells. This is 1, 2, 9. This is not a 3. The 3's over here, so that's not a 3. And this is 3, 4, 5, because that's what the Renban needs. Okay. 2, 7 pair looks over, that's a 4. 3, okay, 4, 5 pair here now. This is 2, 7, 9, apparently. No song, no 3 in the corner. Surely I'm just missing something. Probably this Renban. Do I just good lift the rest of this box? There's a lot to good lift. Maybe there's some hiddens. If this was 9, 7, 8, does that cause problems? Corners do make Renban, true. Yeah, this given digit actually just determined the 1 or 9 relationship for the whole puzzle. Well, there's only 4 digits left in this column. Let's start with that. So we have 1, we need 2, 3, we have 4, 5, we need 6, 7, and we have 8, 9. That's not a 2 because of the 2 in the row. Anything else to clear from that? Let's see. Yeah, so this Renban is limited because we can't put a 6 on it. That's true. Because 6 can't reach 2 or 9. 7 could reach 9. That would put an 8 here. I mean, we can say this is either 1, 2, 3, or 8. It's not a 2. Can this be a 3 then? Yeah, this can be 2, 3, 1. Oh no, 3's look down here. It can't be a 3. So this can't be a 2 then. No, it can be 2, 1, 3. And this... Ah, this can't be a 1. Because if this is a 1, then that's an 8. So that doesn't work. That makes this a 1. That makes this a 2, 3 pair. Makes this not a 2. That places the 1 in this row. We have a 2, 3 pair in the row now. So these are now 1 and 9, it looks like. And these are 2, 3. Hey, Rockin' Spots, how you doing? I'm alright, I'm still recovering from being sick, but otherwise I'm fine. 2 in box 4. Any of these, yeah. These are both quads, so I'm going to fill them, and then we'll be done. We'll have almost good lift the entire puzzle. 2, 3, 4. We have 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Then this is 2, 3. We have a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, what did I miss? Oh, 1 and 8. There we go. And then this, I guess it's 1, 8, 7, 9 is what's left here. Whoa. Not GI. True, this can't be a 2 anymore, because that makes that a 9. Yeah, there's a regression in Sudoku Pad where if you're in letter mode, which I accidentally entered by hitting the divide on the numpad, then typing numbers on the numpad type the equivalent letters now, which is really frustrating. Ah, yes. This can't be 7, 8, 9 anymore because now these are both 1. That's a good point. So this has to be 1, 2, 3. And that should resolve everything. Let's just clean these up a bit. There we go. Nice puzzle. I enjoyed that. I'm assuming we're done. Bet cell was 8. I won the bet. Thank you so much. A lot of people are avoiding my bet, knowing that it's 8. I'm sure that's untrue, but that's what it feels like. Alrighty. Yep, Sven to the end. Very nice. Thanks, Jacob and Woofer. Very interesting Renban puzzle. It's amazing how much you can do with Renban. They're not all samey, which is very, very nice about Renban. The way this line interacted with its various boxes was a very cool break-in. Forcing a 3 or a 7 onto here, and then preventing that joining up with a 1. And since it couldn't join up with a 1, the 1 had to be on here. That was neat. Just then turned around and made that have to be a 7. Something along those lines. That was neat. All right. Let's do the next puzzle. Hey, Martin. Yes, it was an interesting break-in. Took us a bit to find. Alrighty. So this puzzle is called Bring Your Own Thermos. It's by Wolff. Bet cell is row 8, column 1. I think we're going to have to use the pen tool to mark Thermos, so I'm not going to mark the bet cell. Maybe I'll make it a color. We have like a really subtle. There's a really subtle gray color for that bet cell, and we may have to adjust that. All right, so thermos need to be placed by the solver with the following constraints. Thermo bulbs exist only in the cells with corner marked clues. Thermos do not travel diagonally but can turn orthogonally. Multiple thermos, up to 4 or 2 from row 9, column 9, can start from each of the cells with the corner marked clues. Cells not marked with corner clues may belong to at most 1 thermo. Corner marked clues indicate the total number of cells, including its own cell, containing part of any thermo whose bulb is located in the given cell. Okay, so there's hidden thermos in this grid. The bulbs, so what is a thermo? Well, I'm going to draw one here. That's a thermo. So the bulb is the circle. That's going to be the lowest digit on the thermo, say a 3. And then from there, you have to increase strictly. So I can't repeat the 3, and then I could go to say 4, not 4, because 4 is in the column. Let's go 5 and 9. That increases, 3, 5, 9. And now the thermos can turn, but in this puzzle, they can't go diagonally. So they can turn orthogonally and do stuff like that, but they can't go diagonally ever. And we have to discover where those thermos are. So first of all, the bulbs can only be in the cells with corner marked numbers, and based on a rule afterwards, I think I'm safe forcing every corner marked number to have a bulb. Though I'm not. Let's think about that a little bit first. They don't go diagonally. Multiple thermos can come out of a bulb, so we can do a thermo like this, and then we can do a thermo like that if we want. So we have multiple thermos coming out of this one same bulb. Up to 4 can come out because you can't go diagonally, so I can't do a thermo like that. So there's only 4 ways to exit. Ta-da! And then corner mark clues indicate the total number of cells, including its own cell, containing part of any thermo whose bulb is located in the given cell. And so because these are non-zero, they count the total cells that are involved in a thermo that come out of that cell. Therefore, they have to have a bulb in them. So total number of cells, including its own cell, containing part of any thermo. This bulb was okay. Yeah, so 27 is don't I only need 3 thermos to get to 27 cells? Oh, right. So if I only did 3 thermos, they could all be 9 long, but they'd all be sharing the bulb. And so that's a 2 cell deduction from 9 times 3. So it's actually 9 plus 8 times 2, which doesn't quite reach 27. So I do need a thermo coming out of all directions. And they all need to be at least 2 long to make up for that deficit. But we don't know where they go, so that doesn't help. Which does make, let's see, is the center cell 1 or 2? What's the minimum number of cells I can put on the longest thermo? So I could do 8, 8, 8, 8. Sorry, so 8 times 4 is 32. That's big enough. 7 times 4 is 28. That's big enough. 8 times 4, sorry, 6 times 4 is too small. That's only 24. So I need to have a 7, at least a, oh no, it's not times 4 though. It would be, for example, for 7, it would be 7 plus 6 times 3, which is 25. That's not big enough still. So I do need an 8 long thermo, which means this is 1 or 2. And one of these at least is 8 long. And yeah, there's additional restrictions here, because if we put a 2 here, then these are minimum 3, 4, 5, 6 actually. Which would mean that we go 2, 6, which means the shortest thermo would be 2, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that would be 5 long. So 27 minus 5 is 22. I'd have to have a 7 long and 2 8 longs. But I can't do that, can I? So I think this can't be a 2, because this would be 3, 4, 5, 6. The 6 would be 5 long, including the bulb. So we'd have a 5 long, and then the 5 would be 4 long, including the bulb, so it'd only contribute 3, right? We'd have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, it contributes 4. Sorry, is it 6 long that I... Hold on, I can have 2, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 5 long. And then we'd have 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's another 5. How does that work? Yeah, that's another 5. And then we'd have, from the 4, we'd have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 6. And then from the 3, we'd have another 7. That's only 23. So yeah, we definitely cannot put a 2 here. This is a 1. Now, if this was 2, 3, 4, 5, the 5 length, sorry, we'd be able to have a 9 length thermo, and then the rest could contribute 7, 6, and 5, which does hit 27. So that's what these must be. These have to be max length. So these are consecutive thermos from these slots. And these are 6, 7, 8, 9. Alrighty. Keep trying to move the calculator out of the way. So we know these don't turn. Well, actually the 5 can turn. So we don't know. This cell here must turn and be the 5. So this is the 5. It turns up or down, taking a 6, which means these can't be 6, and then these other ones move straight. Nice. And so then this one is 3 or 4, and it can't get to the 6, so it's going to go up or down. So I'm going to mark X's where we can't go. So these are 3, 4, 5. This isn't the 4, which means this isn't the 3, because we know these are all consecutive. And then this is 3, 4, 5. So I think we have a 2, 3, 4, 5 quad here. So these are 6, 8, 9 left. And that's going to force these to turn. Oh no, the 5 could take the 6, actually. The 5 will probably take the 6. One of these is a 4 because of the 2, 3, 4 triple, which means this is not a 4, which means this is not a 3, which means this is the 3 and the 4. Nice. So now we have a 5 in one of these two. Okay, so if this was 5, this would be 6. There's only one place we could get a 7 from, which is here, but then that 7 would need to grab an 8, but there's an 8. Wait, couldn't it grab an 8 from one of these? I'm confused. We go 5, 6, 7, and then one of these could be an 8. Oh, this can't. Oh, it does do that. This can't be a 3. I completely misread. I swapped the point in my head. If this was a 3, it needs to get a 4, and it quite obviously cannot because of the 4 in the box. So that's the 5, that's the 4, that's 2, that's 3. 3 grabs a 4 from one of these two. It can only grab it from here, so it continues here. It needs to get a 5 from one of these 3. It can only do it here. Is there a rule that we can't bump into another thermo? But anyway, this 5 needs to grab a 6. I guess it can't get it from here. So this doesn't go that way. I guess we could put a 6 here, huh? So we're not 100% sure about that. Yes, no bumping. Because technically this could be a thermo bulb, and it could start with 6, and we could do 6, 7, 8, 9, fulfill both of them. I feel like we should rule that case out. Okay, if this turned down and made a 6, where does it get a 7? If it got a 7 from here, it would be trapped. So would I get a 7 here? But now it would not be able to get an 8, because we can't put an 8 in this thermo bulb. We can't put an 8 in this box. So yes, that's true. This does not turn down. And if we assume that this can't be a 6, that thermos can't bump into each other, this would go up and be a 6. But I guess for now I'll just mark 6s there, because I don't see in the rules where it says they can't overlap. Because it says cells not marked with corner clues may belong to at most one thermo. And that's going to prevent it from working, right? Because that would make wherever this continues part of two different thermos, part of this thermo and this thermo. Okay, so they can't bump. This is 6, and that's definitely helpful. This can't go up because it can't get a 7. So it's going to go left or... Oh, and it can't go right to get a 7, so it goes there to get a 7. And then now it needs to get an 8. It can't go down for an 8. So it's going to go up or left for an 8. There is a 6 down here, which means this can't turn right anymore, so this actually has to be the 6. I think we could have said this couldn't be a 6 a while ago, but it didn't matter. I'm going to clean up some of these X's because they're not needed anymore. Now we need to grab a 7. We can't go right, we can't go down, so we're going to go left to get a 7. Puts a 7 in one of these. Now we need an 8. Can't go left for an 8, so we're going to get an 8 in one of these two. Which makes that a 6-9 pair and makes this a 7-8 pair. It makes this a 9 and an 8. That puts the 8 here. This goes up. And now one of these two is a 9 to finish that thermo. Nice, good progress. There's a quad left here. We need 1, 2, 3, 8. These aren't 3 or 8. So these are 3 and 8. So this is a pair. We need 1 and 2. And this is a triple. 5, 6, and 9. This is a triple. 2, 7, and 9. I'm just doing Sudoku in the hopes that it reveals something about these other thermos. This 10 is maybe interesting. Is there more Sudoku? These can't be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9. So yes, these are a 1, 2 pair. Very nice spot. So the 9s go here, and then we need a 3 and a 4. So I think it's important to actually fill these as best as we can. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 used, so these are from 6, 7, 8, 9. True. Okay, so this 5 is going to grab one of these 6s, which is then going to have to get a 7 exactly from one of these two. So this is not a 7, which places this 7. That's a little bit interesting to me, because now this box can't contribute the 7 to this thermo. But I mean, this could just do that. Oh, not quite. This one goes 6, 7, and then, okay, where does this 7 get an 8 from? This column can't have an 8. So this 7 would definitely go down to here. This 7 couldn't go down to get an 8, and it couldn't go left to get an 8. Can't go right. Okay, yeah, so we're always going 6 and then 7, and then we're grabbing this 8, and then the 8 needs this 9. So that resolves all of that. So 5, 6, 7, and then this 8, 9 is part of that thermo. It goes one way or the other. So we know there's a 6 in one of these two for this thermo. Does that help? There's no 6 in these cells. The 2, okay, so the 2 can't grab any of these cells, so the 2 is going down. It can't go, wait, I guess it could go right, couldn't it? Could I go 2, 3, 4, 9? I think this could wedge into the right. Can it go left, though? Ooh, it can't go left, because then it gets trapped by the 1, 2. Ooh, that's neat. Okay. So if this went left, it would only be 3 long, because the 1 and 2 we can't continue. So this goes right twice, and then gets stuck at the end, which means this one has to go down, around, and up, which makes this the 6 and 7, makes this the 9. Very nice. That's 8 and 7. And so now this is 3, 4, 5, 6, and this is 4, 5, 6. Ooh. Oh, this can't be 5, 6, 7, or 8. So this is 4 and 3. It's not a 4. And now these 3 are 1. Oop, the 1 is placed. We need 5 and 6. Oh, which are also placed. Very nice. This is a triple. 4, 5, 6. We know where the 5 goes. This 7's going to go up to grab an 8, and then it's going to grab a 9 over here. And there's only one place it can do that. Oh no, it could grab a 9 here. It could go 7, 8, 9. Darn it. Okay, that's wrong. But this 5 does give us this 5, so now this goes up. Now it needs a 6, and it can only get it by going up. So this is 6, this is 6, this is 9, 8 and 7, 5 and 6. Now the 6 needs a 7, and it's only going to get it by going right. And now the 7 needs an 8, and it's, oh, it could go down to get an 8. But then it wouldn't be able to get a 9, because there's a 9 in the row. So this is going right to get an 8, and then up to get a 9. And then it's done. So all of the center ones are done now. Oh, no, this one's not done. Never mind. So what's this doing? It can't be 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9. So it's 1, 2, 3, And it can't be 4 either. It's a 1, 2, or 3. 10, huh? So it definitely has 2 thermos coming out of it. It only gets 5 cells from this box, so it's going to have to enter this box. So I would assume we'd go 5, 6, 7, 8, and then get stuck. Hold on, how do we get 10 cells? I only see 9 cells for it to take. Ah, so we have to go 6, 7, 8, and 5, 9. So we're going to go 5, 9, and then we're going to come in from here and do 6, 7, 8. From here, because we can't take this cell except by doing this, and so then these are the thermos. So this is 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5. And then this is whatever's missing. So this is, we need another 1, 2 in this row. And this can't be a 1. So this is 2, this is 1, this is 1, this is 3, 4, 5. This is 2, 4. There's a 3, 9 pair. This all works out. So there's just this one now. I bet there's a bunch of Sudoku. So we need a 1 and something. 1 and 8. So we know the order. And then here, this is a triple. 2 and 3 and 9. Not resolved. Is it time to good lift the rest of this? I think it is. Mark, help me out here. There we go. Okay. Are there any pairs I need to know about? Doesn't seem like it. Oh, 2, 3 pair here is good. 1, 2, 9 triple places a 5. So I wonder about this. Right, if this was a 6, it couldn't escape at all. So this has to be a 4, which means it's only escaping this way. And so it has to be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, it could miss 1 digit. Wait, that's a, oops, that's a 6. That actually resolves this 4, 6 deadly pattern. Row 9 has a 3, 7, 8 triple, true. Leaving a 1, 2. So this 5, if it went up, would take a 9, and it would be too short. So it's going this way. And 8 would be too short as well. So it's skipping the 6, is what happens. And then from here, we have to go 8, 9, and there's really only one way to do that, which is to go up. That cell was a 9. Congrats, 9 guessers. And then now we know that this 7 goes to 8, and I messed up. Placing that 9 up there was wrong. We do have to go up for an 8, but it can get the 9 to the right, and I think it will have to. Right, because the 8 is going to go to a 9. Actually, I don't know what's going on here. Seven is placed in this box, true. We have a 3-9 pair in this column, placing this 8. That's a 3, that's an 8. 8 needs a 9 for this Thermo, and now that resolves all of these. This 8 needs a 9. Ta-da! Now we have 2, 9, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2. Bet cell was actually a 3. I'm sorry to 9 guessers for giving you the wrong info there. But we're done. Cool puzzle. I liked it. Thanks, Wolff. That's 3 in the bet cell. Yeah, congrats, Bremster, for winning the bet on his birthday. All right, and this was a debut on the stream as well, which is awesome. All right. And I saw that we actually do have another super supporter submission. Do you guys want the cells colored or not? I have 2 different links. The givens are colored differently anyway, so I'm going to use the non-colored version. Yeah, I'll pin that one too. Because in the CTC app, you don't have to distinguish that. All right. And our bet cell is row 4, column 1. Boom. All right, this is called Locked In by Wall, aka Logan Wall. Logan's a super supporter, so he got to skip the queue. So we have normal Sudoku rules, and it's a pencil mark Sudoku, Sukaku, which means that the pencil marks are the givens. The cells with pencil marks can only be those values. Let's see what we want to do here. This is a big ALS. It's interesting. We kind of have the same thing going on here. Only 1 or 9 is missing. So for example, a 3 is definitely in one of these 2. 5 is in one of these 2. I'm only marking the ones that share a box. An 8 is definitely one of these 2. A 6 is in one of these 2. 5 is in, 5 can be here. 3 can be in one of the, can only be in one of these 2, and 2 can only be in one of these 2. Looks like 9's only over here. 2's only over here. 6 is here. Actually, 9 is in one of these 2 also. So this is a 5-6 pair. So I guess that's Josh's point. So this 5 will force, if this was a 5, it would force 4, 3, 2, 1. If this was a 5, it would force 4, 3, 2, 1. So one of these is definitely a 1. because of this 5-6 pair. The 5 will force 4, 3, 2, 1 just through the pencil marks. So because there's a 1 in one of these two, neither of these can be a 1, which makes this a 9. So that's an 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is a 6. This is a 6, which forces 7, 8, 9, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is a 5, 3. I feel like Sven is helping a bit too much with this puzzle, but it is what it is. The rest of this kind of collapses. And I guess we're going to do a normal Sudoku. So let's clean up the red ones. Ah, that's a 7. All right, that all collapsed. Four, 6 pair puts a 2 here and an 8. Okay, so Sudoku, classic Sudoku. I've done that before. There's a 4 in one of these. I could good lift some of these columns. I need 2, 3, 5, through 3, 7, 8. 3, 7 pair puts a 2. We already got the bet cell. It's an 8. 5, 7, 8, 9. It does seem early, doesn't it? Although we might be almost done with the puzzle. 2, 3, 6, 7 is what's left here. Yeah, that's a 2. 6, 7 pair resolves these final ones. This is a 1 and a 5. I could hit this the good lift button, but that might be too powerful here. 1, 4, 6, and 9. I feel like we got out of it what we needed to. We got the idea, and the rest is just collapsing with singles. What's here? 1. Ooh. So 1 and 1 of these. 3. Oh, there's a 1, 4 pair here actually, and then this is 3 and 5. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. These are 5, 6, 7, and 9. That collapses. This is a triple and a pair left. We have 1, 2. We need 3. 3 can only go here, apparently. Yep. What do I need in this box? I need a 1 in the box. That goes here. I need a 2 in the box. That goes here. I have a 3, 4. I need a 5 in the box, which goes here, and I need an 8. All right, that box is done. This box, I need a 1. Goes in one of these. I need a 2. Goes only here. I need a 3 in the box, and what else? 3 and a 9. I don't think that's resolved. Okay. This box needs a 4. That's placed. The box needs a 5. Placed. It needs a 6. Not placed. It needs a 7. Placed. It needs a 9. Placed. Okay. I think I'm safe hitting that button now. Nice, thanks Logan. Yeah, I love it. I love Mark popping up. The amusing thing is Mark would never use that button, ever. He wouldn't use his own button. All right. Cool. That was nice and quick. 7 minutes, 30 seconds. Probably would have taken a lot longer without Sven's help, but it is what it is. Let's move on. Another puzzle. Row 8, column 5. I have 2 tiny URLs for some reason. Let's pin that one. Alrighty, this is called Unique Domino Sudoku. It's by AstralSky. So we have normal Sudoku rules. The domino in the killer cage is unique on the board. All unique dominoes are given. Domino. The numbers on any 2 orthogonally adjacent cells on the board form a domino. There's no sequence 1551 is regarded as the same domino. Wait. The numbers on any 2 orthogonally adjacent cells on the board form a domino. There's no sequence. I feel like the rules got messed up. Anyone understand these rules? The order doesn't matter? Okay. That's all that's saying. So if we have a domino like this 5 and 9, it has to repeat somewhere else on the board, such as here. The only dominoes that don't repeat elsewhere on the board are marked with these cages. I guess that's the way we read that. So I think we should just start with Sudoku then. There's a one down here. Let's see. There's a 9 in one of these two. This can only be 6. It's a naked 6. So these are from 2, 4, 8. Not 8. This is an 8-9 pair. That's very late, Chip. Wow. Oh, how about this column? 3, 5, 8, 9. Neither of these are 8. It's not even late, that's early. Depends on your perspective. These are a quad. 1, 2, 4, and 7. So 2, 4 already exists. So this can't be a 2, 4. It must be a 1, 7. This must have been really interesting to set. Do we already have a 1, 2 and a 1, 4 somewhere? Oh, because there's a 1 here, whatever domino this is can't repeat here, so this cannot be a 1. This must be a 7. That's a very good point. Okay. This is interesting so far. And 7, 2 already exists, so this has to be a 4. Nice, that's a 1, 2, 2. So what can 1 be with? It can't be with 2. So let's feel what this could actually be. 3, 4, 7, 8, 9. But what do we see 1 with so far? 1's with 4 already. 1's with 2, 1's with 6, 1's with 7, 1's with 9. I don't see 3 or 8 with a 1 yet. Ah, there's a 5, 9 already? Ooh, so... Never mind, that's actually fine. Okay, what do I want to do here? Eight and 7 go over here for the row. Is that interesting? What did Garion say? Row 6, column 8, and row 6, column 9. This domino can only be a 3-5 domino? Are you saying I should good lift this? 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I need to put 1 and 5 down here. But I can't put 1 and 5 together? Is that true? Yeah. I can't put 1 and 5 together here. So this has to be a 1 or a 5, but it can't be a 5. So this is a 1. This has a 5 in it. I can't do 4 and 5. Can I do 5 and 6? No, I can't do 5 and 6. So this is a 3-5 pair. This is a 4-6 pair. This is 3, 7, 8. These can't be the same. Really good deduction. Yeah, that was a great spot, Garion. I don't know how you saw that. All right, this is a pair as well. We have 1, 2, 3. We need 4 and 6. So we know the order. Oops. We can't actually put 5, 3 together, so this can't be a 3, because this has to be unique. Which means this can't be 3 either. I'm going to good lift this column because I think there's a few pairs in it that are not allowed. We need a 3. We need 6, 7, 8, and 9. So next to the 4, we're not allowed to put 7. Next to the 5, we're not allowed to put 3. This 4 can't have a 7. Good point. For Donatello. This is a good thing I have you guys helping scan here. It's a bit of a scanning nightmare. And the other thing we have to do is like make sure, okay, there's a 1-2 domino. We need to put a 1-2 domino somewhere else. That's going to be annoying to scan. I wonder if I should highlight... I should highlight dominoes that are already satisfied. Maybe. I don't know if I should. I think I should highlight dominoes that are done. Or draw lines or something. It would get very busy. There's an 8 and box 5. Yep. They're both adjacent to a 1. True. So row 3, column 1. Ah. I will have an 8-1. That's definitely true. So this has to be a 3. So as to not repeat that, which makes that a 3. Very nice spot. From Kuraban. This is not a 3. So there's a 3 down here somewhere. Hmm? 3, oh, 7, 8, 9 pair, yeah. So this is a 3, 6 pair. That's actually just Sudoku. Yeah, that was just Sudoku. Never mind. 3 not next to the 1 in box 6. Why not? Ah, from here. Right, so we can't do 3, 1 anymore, so that's 5 and that's 3. I'm tempted to good lift this cell and eliminate whatever I can. Let's see here. 2, 3, 6, 7, 9 are what's possible here. What do you know about 8s? Hold on, this just can't be an 8. That's obvious. It would repeat this domino. So this is 9 and this is 8. So what do we know about 9s? 9's next to 5 and 7 and 1, so no 7. 6 and 3, no 3 or 6, so it's a 2. So 9, 2 can't repeat anywhere. Is that useful yet? Not yet. What about 9 in row 3? Place is 9 in row 3. How so? Oh, because 9, 2 can't repeat. Every time. This 2 can't have a 9 next to it, this 2 can't have a 9 next to it, so the 9 goes here. Nice spot. So these are 4, 7, 8. Ah, that can't be 7 or 8. This is a quad. I think it's worth filling. The ones down here, we have 2, 3, 4. We need 5, 6 and 9. Are there any forbidden? This is a quad. We have 1, 2. We need 3, 6, 7, 8. So the 8 goes up here, and the 7 goes down here, for what it's worth. 7 can't go next to 4. That's not helpful. We do have this domino. Okay, so there's a 1 up here in this box, and Donatello is saying if this is the 1, then we're pretty limited. So let's take a look. What could this cell be? Let's go lift this cell. It can be a 2, a 3, a 4. It can't be 5. It could be 6 and 8. Okay. So 1 is 1 with a 2. 1's with a 2. 1's with the 1's with a 3. 1's with a 4. Is 1 with a 6 or an 8? I don't see a 1 with a 6 or an 8. No, 1 is with a 6. So it would have to be 1, 8. Anyone see? Oh no, I see a 1, 8 as well. So that's just not possible. So this is the 1. Very nice. What can this be then? Can't be 1. I guess it could be 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. I feel like there's a lot of possibilities here. This 7, 8 pair places this 9. Good point. Does that place this 9? It sure does. This cannot be 3, 5. So this has to be a 6 to prevent that from happening. So now this is 5. Very nice. Not a 3. 1, 3 is not allowed, so that's 8 and that's 3. Okay, this has gotten significantly reduced. 3 can't be next to 1 or 5. So in this row, where does 3 go? These 3's look down. And we can't be next to the 1 or the 5 or in the same column as the 3. So 3 is actually hidden in this row. It's here. That's a very good spot. Spotted that again. It's very tough to scan. But I have all you guys to help. There's just a quad here. 2, 4, 7, 8. Seven doesn't work with 2, 4, or 8, I'm told. Here's a 7, 2. 7, 4. 7, 4, 7's already unique. 7, 8. 7, 8 already. Okay, so this can't be 7. So there's a 7 over here. And we know 7 can't go with 4, so this can't be a 4. So we know there is a 4 in here. So 4 can't go with 2 or 3. Okay, 4 can't go with 2, so this is the 4. And this is 8. Easy peasy. That's 6 and 4. That's 7 and 8. This is a pair. 4 and 4 is placed, and the other one's placed. 5. 4 can't go next to 7, so that's 2 and 7. This is a triple, 2, 3, and 6. 3 can't go with 5, so this is 2 and 3. All right, I think it's time for Mark's help here. Thank you. Let's just do the obvious stuff here. This might finish. All right, we got to look for forbidden pairs, I guess. 3 1's not allowed, so this is 2 and 1. That cell was a 1. Congrats to 1 betters. And this 5 9's going to get resolved by a forbidden pair somehow. 9 can't go with 2. Good, we didn't have to use the negative constraint of all being given. I don't think all unique dominoes are given needed to be specified in the rules. Nice puzzle, AstralSky. I think you just had to say that the dominoes in the cages don't repeat anywhere else on the board. At least the way I solved it. Maybe it's easier in some way with the negative constraint? I'm not sure. It's very cool though. I'm not going to go through and make sure we have repeating pairs everywhere else. Let's move on. All right, this is called Appleseeds. It's by fritzdis. Hope I'm saying that right. We have normal Sudoku rules. Black ovals separate adjacent big numbers in a row or column with a ratio of 2 to 1. A big number consists of 2 or more digits in a horizontal or vertical line, read left or right or top to bottom. In the top row of the 2 to 1 ratio, big numbers are marked by cages. Not all possible ovals are given. Okay, so we're reading a big number like, I don't know, 123. That's a big number. And then that is going to have a 1 to 2 ratio with this, which would mean this would have to be 246, which has obvious issues. But that's how that black dot works. For these, we don't actually get demarcated. Outside clues are cut off. There you go. Sandwich clues outside the grid show the sum of the digits located between 1 and 9. So these are sandwich clues here. So in this column here, we're going to have a 1 somewhere and a 9 somewhere. And the digits in between the 1 and 9 add to 30. And then these digits are even. So let's just put 2, 4, 6, 8 in them just to start. And we have an inequality sign. These inequality signs, the alligator wants to eat the bigger one. All right. I think this is probably the break-in, if I had to guess. We know that one of these is even, because one of them's double the other. So these are odd numbers. Means both of these can't be even. So the one that's doubled is the even one. How do we want to think about this? We also know these are odd. Do we want to think about this further, or is that all we want to gain from that right now? Combine with the sandwich clue. So we know that the maximum that a sandwich can add up to is 35. That would be with a 1 and 9 all the way away from each other. Maybe this sandwich clue is better because the 1 and 9 have to be next to each other. They can't do that here, so this can't be 1 or 9. This also can't be 1 or 9, so this is either the even number or 3, 5, 7. Not going to do that. Interesting. Right, the tens digit needs to be of the one that gets doubled needs to be relatively large because these are both odd. Does it? I think that's true. It needs to carry over. So we can green cells that are not 1s or 9s. For the 30 clue, our outies are at most 5. So we can have a 1 and a 9, and then 5 outies. So these are always in the sandwich, right? And so we need a 1 or a 9 up here. So if this was a 1 or a 9, making that a 1-9 pair, that breaks the sandwich. So this is not a 1 or a 9. It's green. This is obviously not a 1 or a 9. It's green. So this is always a 1 or a 9. That's the conclusion. And it's next to a 1 or a 9. So that's purple. That green's all these. And then we need... This can't be a 1 or a 9 or we'd add to 35. And we need digits that add up to 5 or just a 5 here. Before we hit the 1 or 9. Or sorry, this one here is either a 5 or these two add up to 5, and then this would be a 9 or a 1. Anyway, you guys know what I'm saying, I hope. That's odd, so this is the last even. So this is the doubled number, so it's certainly not 100 something. In fact, we're doubling 300 something at least. That's going to be 600 something at least, so this is a 7 or a 9. And we said that this had to be at least 5, so that's not a 1 or a 3. So the 9 is in one of these two, and that's going to force this to be the 1. So we have a 9 down here. You can't double 500 plus. True. So that is the 3. So what is this? What is this doubling to? We can't hit 900, that's for sure. 391 is the max what we're doubling, and that's going to be less than 800. So this is a 7. This is the 9 for our sandwich. This is 5. So double 391 is, well, it's going to end in 2 and then 80. Yeah, that works. Nice. Okay. Sweet. That's progress. I like it. These all see 1s and 9s. Now what? We have these dots, these pills. This can't be a 9 because of the less than sign. Very true. So that's a 9. This is green. These add to 5, so they're 2, 3. So the one's used. So this is either this it uses at least 2 digits. I guess we could have like a 2-digit number multiplying to a 3-digit number if we wanted to. How do we want to think about this? This is 2 times whatever our units digit is. So this is either going to be, either the units digit is 9, which would multiply by 2 to get 18, but it would carry. Or it's a 2 or a 3, which would put a 4 or a 6 here. Oh no, we could be dividing by 2 to get the 2 here. So it could also be a 1, I guess, is the point. But it can't be a 1, because 1's used. So is this the doubled side? This is the doubled side. So I was right. This is 8, 4, or 6. So the big numbers are always read left to right or top to bottom. And the dots separate those numbers. This could end in 6 and be doubled, and we'd end up with 12, and that would be fine. But that still only puts a 6 here. But you're right, this doesn't have to be, this could be the halved number. Or sorry, this could be the halved number. Wait. This doesn't have to be the double number, it could be the halved number if this is a 6 multiplying to get 12 with a carryover. I feel like this screeched to a halt. What are we missing? I mean, this could even be a 4-digit number, right? I'm gonna good lift this. Just to remind myself it can't be 1, 2, or 3. The rules do not say that the big numbers are the same number of digits, so I assume you could multiply like a 2-digit number to get a 3-digit number. This could be the doubled number if this was a 6, which would multiply by 2 to get 12, which would put a 2 in the units digit. Yeah, well, this is always an even number. So Martin is saying 132 over 2 is 66, but I'm not sure what to do with that. Okay, I think these do have to be the same length because, like, if I multiply 89, the largest possible number here, by 2, it's still just going to have a 1 in the hundreds place. So, wait, isn't it? 89 times 2. Yeah. Because 100 times 2 is 200. So, and I can't have a 1, 2, or 3 in the hundreds place of any of these. So the one that's getting doubled in its top place is going to have at least a 4, and it can't have a 5 because they're the same length. So the 4 is in the hundred or tens place, or this one is involved. That's true. Thomas saying 7932 multiplied by 2 is 15864. Oh no. Okay, so if I did... So I think we can rule out a 2-digit number, right? Because it would be either... Here it would be 49 times 2, which is 98, which won't work. And so then this would have to be... But this can't be the one that's divided by 2 because it ends in 9. So 2-digit is out. A 3-digit to a 3-digit... would require 400 something multiplying to 800 something. So it would have to be 440 something or lower, right? Just 450 would get to 900. But we can't do that. Okay, so that's an easy proof. A 3-digit number is going to start with 4, and then its tens digit would have to be 4 or less, otherwise it multiplies to have 9 in the hundredth place, which isn't going to happen. So it's going to have to be either a 4-digit number to a 4-digit number, or it's going to have to be the entire column. And I think it's going to be the whole column, because I don't think there is a 4-digit number to a 4-digit number that's going to be possible here. If this wanted to be the one that got halved, then we'd have to end in 932, and I think the point was if we have that 32, we end up with... So, I mean, we could walk through the cases, but 49. So the one that gets halved would have to be something like 8932, which repeats 4s and 6s. Then 7932 has too low of a thousandths digit. So this would have to be doubled, which would have to be 4932 98. That uses 9 in the hundreds place because of this is 900 here, right? And so we'd have to have 9 in the hundreds place, but we can't, or in the thousands place, but we can't. So I think we have to do this. We have to do this doubled to a 10,000 something number. So we can't do 5,9. We can't do 6,9. How about 8,9? 8,9 is, I think there's what were the ones that worked? Tom listed them. So this has to be a 7, I'm pretty sure. So this has to be a 7. So we're either going to be 7923 times 2, which is 15,846. Or the other way around is 7932 times 2, which is 15,864. Those are the only ways that works. Interesting. Yeah, there's a lot of ways to think about it, but I think we got this settled. So what now? What did that do for us? We have a 7 here. So this is 700 something, or 70 something, or 700 something, or 7,000 something. This is Sudoku indeed. This is hurting my brain. Yeah, if the 7 were doubled, we'd have 1, 4 or 1, 5. If the 7 were halved, then we'd have to have a 300 something, right? Or a 3 in the equivalent. Suspiciously looks like a 7,000 something getting doubled, but I don't know how to... Okay, so if we want this to be the doubled number, then our equivalent high digit on this end would have to be 35 through 39. So we could do 36 or 38, but the 3 needs to go somewhere, right? This can't be a 3 because there's a 3 in the column. This 3 is way too late. That's the units digit. So this would have to be the 3. And that does make it 1,000 long, or that makes it a way too big digit to double. So actually, yes, this is the doubled digit. No, this is the digit that gets doubled, which means it's going to get doubled to 14 or 15. Could 7 be doubled to 14 like this? No, because it has to be at least a 2-digit number according to the rules. So we need to fit the 14 here, here, or here, and there's only one place that works because of our evens. That's where the 14 goes, which means this has to be a 4-digit number that gets multiplied. So it's the whole row again. Yeah. So this is going to be an even number. Oh, we get 6 and 4 up here. This is going to be 1, 3, 4. Hold on. How would we? So it's not 1 or 4. We could also multiply 6 by 2 to get 12. Or 8 by 2 or 9 by 2 to get 16 or 18. And I think we I think we have to carry a 1, because can this be even? No, we don't have to. This doubles without, true. This doubles without carrying because of the 14. So this has to be, does this have to be 1, 3, or 4? And it can't be 1 or 4, so this is the 3. Can we double to, no, okay, yeah, because it's even only. Okay, so that's the 3. Doubling to 6. And now this, it can't be 8 because it would double to 16. So this is 9 doubling to 18. And what 2 digits are left? We need a 2. I think this is the 2 and this is the 5. Whew. Got it. Now we can confirm just to make sure that 7329 doubled is 14658. Sure is. These are green. These are purple. I don't know if I should even be doing that, but here we are doing it. This is green. This cell is a 1 or a 9 for our 0 clue. And it's the units digit, so it has to get doubled somewhere. So this is the lower end. This would have to be a 1 if this were the other side of the sandwich, and this would have to be a 9 if this were the other side of the sandwich. Obviously the rest of this is green. True. 1 would have to get doubled to 2 somewhere over here, and that's not going to happen. So this is 9, and it needs to be next to a 1, which can't be here. So this is the 1. Green all that. And that. All this is green. There's a 1 down here somewhere. So 9 gets doubled to 18. So it can't get doubled here because this is an even number and 18 has a carryover. So this has to be, is this the whole row again? a 2-digit number getting doubled to a 3-digit number doesn't work because this is even and it would have to be odd. So a 3-digit number could get doubled to a 4-digit number. And I think that works. We could pencil row 5. I'm just going to have Sven help with that. So the 9 needs to double to an 8, which would only go here or here. That's a very good point, Nebu. And we already said it can't go here because this is even. So this is the 8. And so this is a 4-digit number doubling to a 5-digit number again. So this has to be odd, so it's not 4 or 6. And so then this number is doubling to either 4 or 6, so it's 2 or 3. So what's that mean for the rest? This is... this is 7. Because 7 multiplies to 14. We can't be an 8. 7 multiplies to 14. Now we can finish this 2, 3. How does that work? 4 goes down to 2. All right, that's 5, that's 6. So now if we just take, let's take the lazy way out, 14,658 over 2 is 7,329. Perfect. And these are 2 and 3. We know the order. Nice. We have a 15 down here, but otherwise that's it, right? Column 5, you got it. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's a 2 up here. Oh, column 5 has a clue. Sorry, I completely missed that. Okay, so now we repeat our... Oh, these are the same. Interesting. I wonder if that means these are going to be the same. No, they're not. This ends in 3. This is doubled. So that's doubled to 6. Ooh, well, we don't know where the 6 goes, do we? So where does the 6 go? I think we're doubling this 9 to this 18. I think we could just gotta assume that, but we kind of have to prove it. This number has to be even though. It's a 5 or it's not a 5 or a 7. Oh no, we don't know that. Shoot, sorry, I made the same mistake again. We got to get 18 as the doubled number. That's true. You got to do a 9 to do that. So it is the whole column. Okay, that's an easy way to see it. So this is a 6. Which means this doubles to this. So it doubles to 4 with a 2. Which means that's a 7. Wait, does this work? That doesn't seem right. Maybe I'm missing something. 9723 times 2. That doesn't work. What did I do wrong? This doubles to this. This is a 6. This doubles to this. So this has to be even. That's a 4. 2 or 7. We have to use a 7 here to double to 14. There we go. That works. I'm pretty sure that's the correct answer now. 18546. Perfect. Okay. Now this is a triple. 1, 7, 8. This is a pair. 4 and 6, it looks like. What do we do now? We have a 15 sandwich. We have some... See, this is at least 4. Can't be 4, so this is 5, 8, or 9. This is at most 7, so this is at most 6. So this is 1, 3, 4... Oop, not 3 or 4. 1 or 6, I guess? This can't be 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is 5, 6, 7. True. This has to be a 1. This has to be a sandwich end. If this weren't a sandwich end, we'd put a sandwich here or here, which obviously doesn't work for 15. Or we'd be surrounding these, which would add to... oh, wouldn't that work? This would be 7, 6, 2. Oh, crap. So either this is a 1 or the sandwich is exactly here. Which means what? It means this is never sandwich. It means this is never sandwich. Oh no, this could be sandwich. Does it mean this is never sandwich? No. Yes. Because if this were a 1 and we went to the right, this adds to 8. This can't be a 7. So we'd have to make these add to 7. So this is never a sandwich. It also means this is never 8. That's true. Can I make these add to 7? I can't do 1, 6, obviously. I can't do 2, 5. I'd have to do 3, 4. So this is either a 1, 9, or 4. Hold on, if this was a 1, I couldn't make these add to 7 because this would have to be a 9 and it can't be. So if this is a 1, we could not go right at all. So I don't think what I wrote here is correct anyway, but if this was a 1, we'd have to go left. This would have to be 7, 8, 9. Is there a reason that's bad? Well, it means this is a 7, 8, or 9, I guess. No, that's not true. So this is either the sandwich crust around here, or this is a sandwich, this is a 1, and we have to go left, and this would be a 7 or 8. I feel like that's not what we're supposed to be looking at. There's the only clue left. Maybe there's Sudoku to do? These are triples. 1, 4, and 7. These are 5, 8, and 9. Am I missing a clue or? One, 7, 8, 9. So there's a 7 somewhere here. Is that the point? That puts a 7 up here. No, 7 could be here. 7 somewhere here. I'm grasping. I don't know. Maybe there's a naked single somewhere. I could just go lift the rest of the grid, I guess. Doesn't seem fun though. Are there any intersections of a lot of givens here? Not givens, but filled digits. Not really. Five's in one of these two. 2 in box 9. 2's in one of these two. Ah, 2 is placed. Nice. 2 is not a sandwich clue. Not that the coloring really matters at this point, but... Okay, what about the fact that this is not 1 or 9? So it's not 1, it's not 2, it could be 3 or 4. It's not 5, 6, it could be 7. No, it can't be 7. It can't be 8 or 9. So this is only 3 or 4. Because we said one of these is 7. Because either the 1, 9's here with a 7 here, or this is a 1 and we go left and we have to do 7, 8. Eight, 9 pair in row 8, 9, column 7. What? How's that work? Eight in this column is definitely in one of these two. I'll give you that. Okay, so are we asking about 9 in this column, or? 9 in the box is in one of these two. So it is a hidden 8, 9. Nice. So these are... Well, I guess this is the 5 for the column, just based on my markings. And this is 1 or 4. And now this can't be 1, 7, 8, 9. So this has to be the 7 and the 1 here, or 7 and a 1, 9 here. Nice. And this is a 9, and this is a 1. That's an 8. Wow, that was the important spot for sure. I don't think I need these colors anymore. 6 has to go to 7. I'm gonna clear the colors out just to help finish off this puzzle. Let's see, what do we want to do here? Is it time to ask Mark for help or no? Probably not yet. There's still Sudoku to be done here. Column 1 needs this 6, 4 needs to go somewhere. Nice, they go here. Good spot from Carl. That's a 3 now. This is a pair. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We need 5 and 8. You know the order. It's not an 8. Garion thinks it's time. All right, Mark, what do you have to say? Hey, nothing red. Oh, there's never anything red. Okay, but we did have a single. And we're done. Thanks, fritzdis. That was a mind-bending puzzle, but I think we started to get the hang of how it works right at the end. All right, this 8, 9 was a tough spot though. That was key to resolving the 15 sandwich. All right, I think we have time for one more. Do that. He's blue. It's a colorful puzzle. All right, this is called Multitude. It's by Kuraban. We have normal Sudoku rules. Standard diagonal, standard thermo, Renban, German whispers. These are Dutch whispers. And these are region sum lines. All right. They could also have just been arrows. Just saying. All right. Let's good lift the thermos. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, 8, 7, 8, 9. Arrows are not colorful? True. This is a 5. We have a 6, 7, 8, 9 on the diagonal. This has a 5 on it. Let's see. These are a 1, 2, 3, 4, which does give us the parity. So this is a 6, 7, 8, 9. This can't be a 6 because we repeat the 1 on the diagonal. This is the sum of these two, so it's at least 3. Yay. What do we do now? Yeah, I was just looking at how one of these is a 6. So if one of these is a 6, then that's going to force our for the diagonal. That's going to force not Renban. That's going to force one of these thermos to be 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So if one of them is 2, 1, then one of these is 3, 4. So we can't be the middling digit. At least up to here. Same here. Which means this can't be the middling digit either. Okay. This is taking a lot of digits off of this Renban. Can't have a 4, 5, or 6 on this in these 3 cells. Ah, true. This cell here is on this Renban. So there's a 3, there's always a 3 and a 4 on this Renban. So as we said, the 4 is not down here. So these 4s look up, if that's helpful. We need a 1 and a 9 in this row, and they can't both be on this Renban, so this is the other 1, 9. That's a good point from Laszlo. Row 7, 8, column 1 is a 4, 5 pair. Oh, right, we said 5 can't go down here either, so this is a 4, 5 pair. Reminding me of my own deductions. Good, good. 3 down here points, and that resolves this. Nice. There has to be a 2 down here. And then with the 1 or the 9. Puzzle solved? Yeah. Definitely. Oh, well, we certainly can't put a 9 on this run, man. That's true. So the 9 goes here. Good point, chat. Everybody, yeah. You're on the ball. Good job. Let's see. These sum to at least 10. Is 10 actually possible? I think it might be. We know this is 6, 7, 8. These are all 6, 7, 8, 9. Garion has spotted a 5 in column 3. Indeed, it is here. So now these sum to at least 11. Not that that helps. This is at least 4. Because there's no 3. So this is definitely 1, 3, or 4. So if this were a 1, 3 pair, this would have to be 9. Ah, that doesn't work. This can't be 1, 3 adding to 4. Because if this was 1, 3 adding to 4, this would also be 4. So this can't add to 4. There is a 5 on the Dutch Whisper, which means there's a 1 or a 9 on the Dutch Whisper. We've almost forced a 6 onto this Whisper. So 6 in this box is in one of these 3 spots. I don't know if I like that marking, but 1 in row 1. 1 in row 1's up here, which means 6 can't go on the Whisper. So 6 is there. Nice spot, Derek. In fact, these are 1, 7, 8, 9. Does that mean I can't put 2 highs? Let's see, I have 2 highs up here with the 6. Yeah, so I have 3 highs already taken care of. So these have to be low. So this is high. This is 7, 8, or 9. 7 or 9, I guess. And these are low. They're not 1s, though. Which means 2, 3, which means that has to be the 9, because otherwise 2, 3 doesn't work with 7. All right. That feels like progress. I've got a 9 in one of these two. This can't be 5 because it would need a 9 around it. And yes, 9 can't go. In fact, we know there's a 9 on this Dutch Whisper, and they can't go in any of these. So the 9's here and the 5's here. there's a 5 in one of these two. So this is a 1. Oh, we don't know there's a 9 on it. You're right. There could be a 1 on it. These 5s do look down. This can't be a 5 because it would have to be surrounded by 1 9, and it can't. So this is the 5, and it is surrounded by 1 9, and now what I said was correct. For the correct reason, though. This is at least 5, but it can't be 5. So it can't be 7, 8, or 9 either, so it's 6. 6 can't go to 10, so 6 goes down to 2, I suppose. Can't be a 1 there. This can't be 4 anymore, so it's a 2. This is a quad. Let's fill it. 3, 4, 7, 8. 7's in one of these. 7 in column 1. True. 7 claims column 1 here in box 4. Nice. So that's an 8. Jessica found a 9 in column 5. What if the Dutch Whisperer just ended up being a German Whisperer? That would be pretty funny. I tried to exclude 6 from here, but I couldn't. Now row 5. 9 in row 5 is the bet saw, I guess. 6, 7 pair. I've excluded 6 from here. This is 1, 2, or 3, I suppose. What next? Keep going in box 7. Ah, yes. Good point. Um, 1 plus 6 is 7. 1 plus 7 is 8. Can't do that. 2 plus 5 can't do. 2 plus 6 is 8. Can do. 3 plus 4 can't do. 3 plus 5 can't do. So this is always a 6. And now that's an 8. Which makes that a 2. This is a pair, a 1 and a something. The 1 goes here. The something goes here. Turns out it's a 3. This is a 7, 3. 4, 8 is remaining. Which looks a little to that 3. That's a 1. That's a 4. 8 and 4. Okay, I think we're finishing. Very nice. This was fun. Thanks, Kuraban. Let's have Mark help finish this off, shall we? Nice, just all singles. Cool, that was neat. Thanks, Caravan. That will never not be funny. True. Well, I have 9 minutes left. We can do a 6x6. Let's find one. Let's see. Let's do one from Malrog. All right. Greyscale color space by Malrog. Normal 6x6 rules. Gray circles are odd. Black dot is 1:2 ratio. White dot's consecutive. No negative constraint. All right. Well, let's fill 1, 3, 5 into odd digits here. There must be an even digit here. And that's going to go here by roping. Let's color. But there's only one even digit here. So this has to be 1, 2. Otherwise we have 2, or 3, 6. Otherwise we have, which means there's no 5 down here, I suppose. Oh, that's not true. Never mind. 5 can go here. Same thing here. This is even. Might as well put 2, 4, 6 here. So this is also 1, 2, 3, 6. Symmetry, indeed. Right. This can't be the 4 because there's no 4 on here. So these are odd. Can't put 2 evens there. So these are even for the columns. There's definitely an even here. This is odd, so this is even. So again, this can't be 4. So this is 2 or 6 with a 1 or 3. 2, 6 pair makes this odd and this even. There's a 4 in one of these. Do I have symmetry here? Yes, this is odd, this is even. 1, 3 can't go with 6. So this is the odd one, this is the even one. So I could color these 2 6s, I suppose. These are 4 and 5. If this was a 1, this would be double 2. That's very bad. So that resolves all that stuff. 3 goes with 6. So I do not need the coloring. 1 would go with double 2, so that's 3, 6, and 2. Oh, we don't know that's a 2. That's a 2. What next? These white dots, I guess? Oh, 4-6 pair makes that a 2. Not a 2. This 4-6. These two are the same digit. Twos are done. So these are 1, 4, or 5. 1 would have to go with 2, and it can't. So 4 would go with 3 or 5, and 5 would go with 4 or 6. That's not that helpful. These are also 1, 4, 5, and this can't be a 1. This is all symmetric. What breaks the symmetry? I don't see a symmetry breaker. Am I missing something? That's true. We have an X-wing on 4s here. In this column, 4 is in one of these two, and in this column, 4 is in one of these two. So 4s look right. So this can't be a 4. Neither can this. So 4 is in one of these two. I guess these 4s just point is really all that was. So 1, 2, 3 can't be 4, 5, 6 is what's here. These are 3, 4, 5, 6 as well. The 1's up here, so this can't be 1, 2, 3. This is only 4 or 5. Yeah, these can't be 4s because these 4s also look up. It was really just pointing, seen in a different way. But yeah. What's breaking the symmetry here? Am I missing a rule or? I feel like this has multiple ways to resolve because it's completely symmetric. Rotating 180. What am I missing about this puzzle? 2 people said it was solvable. Andrew Sarkis and JC Godart solved it. Well, I'm going to declare this unsolvable. Multiple solutions. We could bifurcate it. Is that enough? Okay, where's the asymmetry, Laszlo? This, oh, this, no, this black dot's here. This white dot rotated 180 goes here. Which white dots? These are symmetric. Rotate 180. These are symmetric, rotate 180. You can rotate the puzzle 180 and have an identical puzzle, which means there's two solutions, right? Unless the exact same digits are in... I guess suppose the exact same digits could be in the cells? Like this wouldn't be allowed to be a 4-6 pair, I guess? We're looking for like a Y-wing or something? Mm-hmm. I'm not seeing what you're saying, Laszlo. Can I even color this? Why wouldn't I be able to do 5, 6, and then 5 here? Because then there'd be nowhere for 1. Okay, so Laszlo's point is double 5 is a 5 here. Forces this to be 6, this to be 3. All right. Now this being a 1 by roping puts a 1 here. and this puts a 5 here, which makes this 6, which makes this 3. And now there's nowhere for 3 in these rows. Therefore, this is not a 5, this is a 4. Which means this is not a 6. You need a 4 up here, that goes here, which means this is not a 6. All right. Now we need a 6 in this column, that's here. This is 4, this is 6. Okay, I think that cracked it. Nice spot, Laszlo. And yeah, as I suspected, every digit 180'd is the same digit. That was forced by the symmetric clues, but what I didn't realize is that was possible. Cool, nice puzzle, Malrog. All right, well, that'll be the stream. Thanks, everybody. Next stream is Saturday morning for more Sudoku. Thank you to my super supporters, The Asylum, Peter, David Ratner, Sotek, Franco, Jonathan, Mathke, Kenny, Aiden, Logan, Wooffer, and Rise to the Equation. Thanks to all my members and patrons. And of course, don't forget to like the stream on your way out, and I'll see you next time.